Okay, next what I want to do is add a little bit more haziness behind. And I'm going right here, hard shadows. Let's go above hard shadows. We can go to a haze. So it should be right there. Actually, we'll see. Maybe because it will go on the back, it shouldn't affect. But this is, we'll take a brush. Okay, we'll take a white color brush. Be sure it's set to 100% opacity. And we'll just go select any clouds that you may have it. And you can see I'm just clicking on the back and adding some behind him. Okay, we can go select, just to be sure, just select different ones. Okay. All what I want to do is add a little bit haze behind him. Okay, you can play with opacity of the haze or even switch to like soft light, for example. You can see it's kind of start blending in, and we can create another layer. If you want to just don't like just one, you can create other ones. Just overall create this extra haze behind him. Just add kind of depth almost. We can go ahead, create, if you want to add additional effect of the clouds. Of course, we can go select the clouds and just, okay, maybe increase size. And let's put this to the soft light so it's blending better with the kind of brush. So you can see how much modification you can apply it. Just playing around with all these effects. Okay, that is one, and let's go this rename haze 2. So just more haze. Also, this is behind him. The next, what I want to do is just click on top and have a front haze. So we can add the same effect. We can go ahead and pop up scale on this one brush. And this is a rotating brush, so it's kind of creating different ones. You know what, maybe I don't like this one. Let me recreate. Okay, except I will use a different brush. We'll just use it similar, 100%. So we're going to go right up front here, and we'll just kind of add a little bit of the haze up front of him. Okay, maybe, yeah. Okay, let's switch to the soft light, see how this one will come up. Okay, so next, let's go under clouds. We'll go the light strikes. Okay, for this one, I'll just go select a soft brush, 100%, and we'll just go behind him, click, shift, and click on top. So it's create these straight lines going from him. Okay, next we go filter, blur, and we're going to go in blur for this. Okay, pop up maybe around this area. Okay, and let's switch to the soft light. Okay, right here you can see it just add kind of additional effect. And what I want to do, he's a hero. Our background is just a placeholder. So what I want to do is embed all of this together to give it point on him. Okay, you can add more effects, play around, see which one overall you like it. When you complete it, let's go press Ctrl-Shift-Alt-E to take all those together. We cannot use it Smart Object for the Filter Forge, so I need to create one layer and going in Filter Forge for color correction. We can do it with the curves, but it's a little bit easier to do otherwise. So right here, we'll use it, the filter photo tone. I create this filter, and if you're interested, check the tutorials how it was done. Overall, it's just creating a little bit more complex channel separation and curving of them. I'm going to preview some of my presets, see which one will apply it as a base. I think this may apply very well. And let's go inside the settings and just see what settings will work better. Okay, for the illustrations, we probably want to pop up a little bit saturation. Okay, let's go to cyanish, warmer color, just like right here. Okay, look on a tint, blue tint, and greener, colder, or a little bit warmer. Okay, I think this will work well. Okay, let's go ahead, click apply. Okay, so right here you can see we have it just slightly filter applied. It's help with the kind of curving, nice coloring. You always, if you want, you can go on your own and just take a curves and work with the curves. For example, add some cyan coloring to the shadows, or bring a bit more blue tint. So different small touch up curves, if you want, you can do this way. One other curve I want to do, it is actually take all of this framing and just so we'll go fill up this with a black. We'll go to the feathers, and at feathers, just overall kind of smooth. You can see we can leave it blend because we have a border. It's not very visible here, but if we look, it will be kind of like this border around, so you can modify. The one thing what I did for this, I leave it more on top, and it's for the purpose if you do book illustration or other things, you can always go in and just create some type. I'm just create something, you know, font. Okay, let's see which one we can find. Okay. Okay, let's go create this one. We can go have even more fun with the font this way. Maybe just arc. Let's go to the upper arc. We don't need a vertical. Maybe something like that. Okay, you can work with some styles, and again, this is, I'm just playing around but showing you, you can create a placeholder and adjust those ones. Okay, let's go to the gradient overlay. Okay. So we have just kind of fun one. Let's go to this and stroke to this one. Okay, we want to inside. Okay, let's go cast inner shadows. And maybe inner glow a little bit. So just very fast something throw, but a point is this: you can create for your title, so you can put it wherever you interested. Okay, or just simple forward, so wherever you want it. You can play around with font, but right here on top, so you can put your text if you need it. And again, when you create it, you can look with your compositions how you want it. But overall, here we created our image implemented, and you can see we add nice integration, so our hair and all details kind of going nicely with the shadows. Again, we can stylize him even more if you want to run through the brush, same what we did before, and have this brush effect on him. Actually, you know what, let's go do this way. So we'll create one, and we have a little bit more time, so we can run through the brush stroke applied on him and embed it even more inside the background if you need it right now, because he's more isolated, and it's depend for what you're going after. Okay, so we're going to creative, we'll go to the brush stroke. Okay, let's go look on the settings. Maybe pop up a little bit brightness contrast. Take a vibrance a little bit down because I'm looking for the brush stroke. Go click OK, so it takes a little bit time to apply this. Okay, so right here you can see we created brush strokes, and we can modify these brush strokes to apply it hard or how we want it. So normally just let's go bring maybe around this area, create another mask. Take our tool, we'll have it opacity 10%. Okay, let's go with on a soft, and we can just brush in, most important, it's a face, so we can just take right here, and just brush in those areas. And that way you can see we're kind of integrating a little bit better even with the brush strokes. But again, it's up to you. We're gonna go soft lights. Let's go to the screen just to compare. You know what, and maybe screen actually can work in interesting ways. But overall, here's up to your creativity, which one you prefer to do more or less. Okay, and right here our image. So thank you for watching this tutorial from Geekatplay Studio, and please remember, visit us on the web is www.geekatplay.com.